today we get to look at how to actually reduce our spend on Google Ads. And one of the best ways to reduce our lead cost with Google Ads is to speak to the people that already know us. In other words, speak, aka advertise, to those people that are already aware that we exist and that are already aware that we're in the profession of real estate. And the best way to do that is by using Google Ads to retarget, aka remarket, to those individuals. And that's what we get to do today. Let's begin. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. Question of the day, are you running Google Ads? Let me know in the comment section down below. In this channel, we've spoken at length of the importance of retargeting and remarketing as a whole. We've done several step-by-step videos on how to do that through Facebook, but we haven't covered Google all that much. But that changes today, as today you'll see exactly how to retarget, aka remarket, using Google Ads for more real estate leads. What allows us to retarget on Google is something known as a Google tag. It's the Facebook pixel equivalent, but on Google. And this Google tag is a code that you do need to install on your websites or your landing pages or anywhere else that will accept your code to be embedded within it. So if this is the first time that you're hearing about the tag, there are several videos down below that break the topic wide open and will show you how to install that tag on your website and your landing pages. Today we're not focused on that aspect of creating and installing the tag. Today we're focused on creating the audience that we'll be retargeting with our Google Ads. All right, so we're here in Google Ads getting ready to do some retargeting. Now there are two items that you need to take care of before you can actually retarget. First, you need to have your Google tag installed. You need to have that ready to go because that is what Google Ads is going to be using in order to collect the data to have that retargeting technology work for you. Now the second element that we need is to create that audience. Create that audience that we're going to be retargeting. So once you have that Google tag in your website or your landing page, wherever you have embedded that code, once you have that ready to go, we need to create an audience over in Google Ads saying, use this information as soon as somebody gets here, have it fire, and I want to be able to track that person throughout the internet. So I want to be able to retarget them in the very near future. So we need to create that, and that's actually what you're going to see today. We're going to create that audience so we can retarget with our ad campaigns. All right, so let's create our custom audience. We're going to go to Tools and Settings. We're going to go to our Audience Manager. We're going to go to our Fun Plus sign over here, and then we're going to highlight Website Visitors. The audience name we're going to use here is, let's just say, video. Well, that might confuse me. Let's go ERA 30 days. So we're going to create a audience of the 30 days, meaning the people that landed on a certain website that we're going to highlight here in a few seconds. Anybody that visited us within the past 30 days, that's who we want to retarget. So that's what I'm calling out right here. So I'm putting EREA 30 days. Tag source, this account. So that's why you need to have that tag, have that Google tag installed already on your website. Again, for the sake of our video today, I won't be getting into that because it's a little bit lengthy. So be sure to check out the video below. And what we're going to measure is visitors of the page. I want all the visitors of the page, but look at how look at the different options that you have. Visitors of a page, visitors of a page who also visited another page. So you get to see how involved they were with your website, so you're able to identify them. Visitors of a page who did not visit another page, so essentially came once and that was it. Visitors of a page during specific dates. So if you're running a promotion, if you're running some sort of incentives for them to be there on certain dates, then you can recall them on this spot, or if you just want to go back in time and say, people that visited me on these specific dates, I want to be able to speak to them again. And then visitors of a page with specific tags. So you can select different elements that you want to retarget. So you have some different capabilities, you have different abilities to retarget here. But to keep it simple, and what most people end up using is visitors of a page. And then when you go to visit a page, include people that visited a page with the following rules. Parameter names and values are not case sensitive. All right, so what we're going to look for is a visited page must match every rule in this group. Essentially, the URL contains the following. So let me get that URL. All right, the URL we're going to use is echorealestateadvisors.com. Now, you can add additional criteria. You can add additional rules as they're mentioning here, but we're not going to. Again, we just want to keep it simple. We're going with the URL. If you need anybody that landed on the URL that contains the following, we're going to be using them. Now, when we go to pre-fill options, you go choose between pre-filling the list or starting with an empty one. This is the importance of installing your tag early. This is the importance of creating your audiences when you get started with AdWords. Very same message with Facebook ads. You want to have your Facebook pixel installed on your website. Very same message here. You want to have the ability to create these audiences and create these audiences with your Google tags. So please be sure that you check out the link below to install your Google tag in your websites, because as you can see here, you can go back 30 days, but you can't go beyond that. So if you've been waiting, well, I'll do it next week, next month, next year, know that you're going to lose all that valuable data in the enter. So mission critical there. And don't just leave it at the installation. Use what you're using today, or what you're learning today, I'm sorry, and actually create your audiences, because as you can see here, you may install your Google tag in your websites already, let's say the past year, but if you haven't created the audience, you can only go back within the past 30 days. So you want to make sure that that's something that you do immediately. So we're going to go pre-fill with people who match the rule within the past 30 days. And then enter the number of days someone stays in this audience. So if you've watched any YouTube ads, know that YouTube ads is on the same platform as Google ads, and both of them have the same limit of 540 days, the maximum that you can keep your audience. So make sure that you install your Google tag quickly and early, and also come in here and create your audiences that you're going to be able to retarget in the future. So we are going to leave it at 30 days because I believe that's what we were looking for. And then in the description, just call it whatever you need to call it so you can remember what is going on. Then you're just going to create your audience. So now we're in the new campaign screen, and the campaign we're going to launch is a brand awareness and reach. We're going to go to display. We're not going to worry about embedding our website, and I'm not going to go into too many details in actually going down the step by step here, because there are other videos that, again, I go into length and into detail on how to actually run the entire ad campaign from beginning to end. So we're not going to focus on that at the moment. What we're going to focus on at the moment is how to pull back out the audience, how to retarget the audience, the whole reason why we're doing this video, from our creation of our Google ad, from our actual campaign. As you saw me do there, we just scroll down. Again, you would fill in the items, but we don't have time for that today. We're going to go to browse. We're going to go to remarketing. We're going to go to website visitors and select the audience that we just created. And this is how you retarget using Google Ads. Again, I can't stress this enough. Create your Google tag and install it on your websites or on your landing pages, whatever you plan to retarget. Come back here and create your audiences. Even if you don't have intentions of launching your campaigns today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, start gathering that valuable information, because at some point you may have that itch, you may have that inkling to run your Google ads, and you're going to be starting from scratch. So avoid that. You have this information, so go ahead and act on it. Well, that's it. If you found value in this video, please be sure to subscribe so we can talk again soon.